Hi, I am Kirsten Benyon, and I'm currently taking multicultural student education at BYU. I'm preparing to be an English teacher in high school and middle school, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about my experience with this class. This is my final portfolio piece. I've been working on a blog with several portfolio pieces over the last couple months during the semester, and this video is going to kind of wrap up everything that I've been working on and studying, and it's just kind of my reflection on what I've been able to learn and experience in this class. So we've gone over several different lessons and had different opportunities to interact with one another in class discussions, and also to be involved in different organizations at BYU in the community, and those have been really cool experiences for me. At the beginning of this class, I thought that I had a good understanding of multicultural diversity and some of the issues I'd be facing as a teacher, such as differing views and opinions and lifestyles of the students, different life circumstances, different backgrounds. I understood that students would be coming in with baggage and with different needs. However, I don't think I understood the depth of those differences or those needs, nor how I would approach those things. And while I still don't have all the answers, I do feel like this class has been an opportunity to self-analyze a lot and to become more aware of where I'm at and even more aware of where I need to be in order to be a successful teacher. One of the most important things I learned in our different readings and discussions of class, as I've had to self-reflect each week, is how unaware we often are of the prejudices and biases that we have. And I don't think most of us would ever intentionally try to discriminate or to harm another individual. But what I realized about myself is that there are certain things that I perpetuate that I don't realize that are harmful to others, or that reflect prejudices and biases that I didn't even know I had. And it's kind of scary having to see that in yourself and admit that. But also it's empowering because being aware of where I stand and the way I speak and the way I act, how that influences people, being aware of that is really important to me, because I want to be not only a good teacher, but a good individual in this society that builds and helps and supports others rather than hurting or tearing down or allowing wrongs to happen, whether I'm aware of that or not. And so I guess simply stated, I am just a lot more aware that I need to be aware, I guess, of the way I speak and act and the things that I say, the way I react, and I need to prepare in order to react with compassion and love and understanding for my students in different circumstances that might be difficult for me to understand or to accept. Going off of that, we had to, one of our first assignments in this class was to imagine our classroom and how it would be. And this was a really good exercise for me because it was the first time I really put down in words what I wanted to create, and I was able to think about lots of positive things that I wanted to establish as a teacher, some hopes that I have. For example, as an English teacher, I want to have a good discussion-based class where people feel comfortable to share their thoughts and opinions, where we can talk about maybe difficult issues, where we can use literature as a context to learn about the world and to learn about ourselves. I really want my classroom to be a safe place where students feel motivated to learn, where they where they have hope in themselves and in their future, where they can feel understood even. And I certainly wouldn't want my classroom to be a place where anyone felt uncomfortable or unsafe, or where I am not giving them the best that I can, and that might come from me not understanding totally their situation. So anyway, what was cool is that at the end of the semester we had to reimagine our classroom after going through the process of talking about different issues like culture, poverty and class, race, ethnicity, language, religion, ability, gender, sexual orientation, all of these different issues we discussed. And by the end of the semester, looking back, reflecting on my originally imagined classroom, I realized that there was a lot missing, that I wanted to create this environment, but I didn't really know how I wanted to do that. So I had the opportunity to think about that a little bit more, and I've come to the conclusion that I need to get myself ready. I don't know that my experience necessarily gave me all the answers of how to approach the different problems and issues I'm going to face. I think more than anything, it helped me to see that these issues and problems exist, and that I am not ready to face them yet, but that I can be. And that starts with being aware that there's an issue, and that I'm not perfect, and that I need to approach my career with an understanding of what's going on, and also with an ability to make change, not only in myself but also in the school and in the world around me. And I certainly am not going to assume that I can change everything or anything even, but I know there's a lot that I can do personally, and I have a responsibility and obligation personally to improve the society, even if it's just the society in my classroom, where students from all these different backgrounds dealing with all these different issues can find a safe place.